Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Well, today I have another unbagging. This is part of the Amazon order because there's 2 more pre-stamped coming. But I thought we'd open this and see what is in this bag because, yeah, there should be 2 things. Because I've kind of lost track of what is here. And then they sent me an email saying the ones I told you that are going to come next week. For some reason, they couldn't send them, so they had to send it from some other place. So it'll probably be Tuesday to Thursday of next week. So we'll see what's in here. We'll see if it's worth doing an unbagging for. Oh, there's something in here. Let's see what it is. Okay. Strange but true. And well, I give up. These are the 2 that they said were coming from someplace else. Now let me check, because the other thing was kind of light, but it wasn't in there. Oh Lord. Okay, so what I have here, let me turn on the light a bit. It's called the Vase and Rose, and it is by Joy Sunday. Yeah, it's a 14 count. And I also got, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to make anybody dizzy there. The other one, it says, I love gardening. So yeah, let's get into these. And this is a 14 count as well. It's 42 by 22, and the other one is 21 by 30. So they're not very big. Yeah, I ordered, like I said, some of those, what do you call it, sticky pads? Oops. Has a nice booklet with it. And this looks like it's got 36 colors. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's got another small, what do you call it, key at the bottom here. I'll show you as soon as I get it out of the bag. It's got a lovely bag. This is a very nice bag. It shows you how to stitch, how to separate your threads, what to do afterwards, you know, and everything, and how you can finish it. It goes from start to finish just on this little information thing with instructions. Oh, this is tiny. Okay. Like I said, I was going after some smaller things, and I just happened to like that one. So it looks like it would be bigger. I mean, the picture's almost the same size as the pattern. Oh, itch. But it has a lovely key, and it has back stitch, half stitch, and these running along the bottom are your full stitches. Let's see if I can get it bright enough. Full stitches. Then it says over here back stitch and half stitch. But it has lots of lovely colors. Hush, Molly. Comes with 2 needles, as usual. And there's the first set of colors. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Just beautiful. And here are the next, let me pull the old ones out. There we go. It's got some pinks and purples and dark greens and several shades of green in the whole thing. It's just gorgeous. So it does have some back stitching. And I don't know, it'd be pretty hard to see. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I guess there's some back stitching. Let's show you here. On the peonies and the excuse me, and I've been outside. The wind was a little much, but it's back stitched on all the little flowers and around the pot. and around this little shelf thing. And I don't know, there's some half stitches. Did it say half stitch? Yeah, it's half stitch. Oh, I can almost handle half stitch. So we'll have to see. And are there half stitches? Trying. Hang on, guys. I'm back. There were some kids riding on a bike and I had the door open. So it's 186 wide by 93 high. So, yeah, it's got half stitch and just, I don't know where that is. Oh, it's the shadowing underneath here. And anyplace else? Oh, and around the shadowing, wherever there's shadow, that's the color. And it is 647. So yeah, that's a beautiful pattern. Just gorgeous and nice and small. So I'll be interested to see how the details work out on that. Well, if I can get it, can we get it back in the bag? And the bag doesn't make too much crinkle noise. We'll try. But I just thought that was a pretty summer looking pattern. Okay, let's take a look at this one. It's 14 count, 21 by 30. I'm not used to these small patterns. It just looks so teeny tiny compared to some of that other stuff I've got. Let's pull it out. Same instructions on the back. Nice heavy duty plastic bag you could use and reuse to keep your things in. Isn't that a gorgeous picture? Look at that lace. That's why I picked it. I thought it was gorgeous. It has full stitch, French knot, and back stitch. So there's no half stitch in that one. It's 92 wide by 128 high. And it has 28 colors. So there's not too many colors. It is a full coverage. So you'd only use 2 strands. Comes with 2 needles. Show you the colors here while we got the white right there. Isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely stunning. And I can see some of the roses are back stitched, and perhaps some of the lace and a little bit of the wood here on that table. Whoop, I do that every time. Sorry, guys. There's your rest of your colors. This is the background. It's got a little black and a little navy. Maybe perhaps this 15. Not real sure. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is it? Holy cow. I have never seen a cross stitch so small. Has a nice clear key right here along the bottom. It's just kind of cute. I thought it was going to be way bigger than that. I guess I wasn't looking at, you know, the centimeter thing. Because usually in my brain I can kind of calculate, like, from diamond painting days, because everything there was in centimeters. But it has your back stitches here, which is your long stitches. Then it has dots for your French knots. And then it has regular symbols for the rest of it. But that is just too cute. It's, what is that? The picture, I have to find my thingamabob. Okay, the actual picture is 9 inches by, oops, that didn't help, by 6.5. So yeah, a lot of detail. I mean, we can only hope that it looks as great sewn as this picture. And you can see the little French knots They're little round symbols. Hopefully I can get that to focus. There's little round symbols there. And I'm believing that that's what that is. I don't know. Maybe not. Because we got blue and we got green. It's pretty tight. Yeah, I'd say that was your French knots. And they got those right on the corners. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm sure you stitch what's below it first. But it's pretty tiny. Wow. Unbelievable. But I thought it was cute. All right. So that's all that was in that bag. There weren't any, what do you call it? Oh my goodness. There weren't any of those pads that I bought. So perhaps they're being shipped separately. I have no idea. But they said it was coming, so it'll get there. And it'll come in a separate package. So when you can't make a big order at Amazon. You know, I usually always go and check and see how long it's going to take for delivery. And then if it's going to take like a month and a half, I'll go pick something else. You know, but this time I didn't. I just went straight to the checkout and pushed pay. And then it said, you know, one was going to be shipped here, one was going to be shipped there. So yesterday we got the bags and the sulky thread. And we got these two, and I've got 2 more coming, plus those little mats. And I believe that's my order. But all them things came shipped separately. I was like, really? Okay, that'll teach me. But see, there was a big foul up. They sent me an email saying that these kits weren't going to come. So maybe it was the other thing, the little mats, that are going to be shipped on Tuesday or Thursday. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But the first one of these, I am going to put in my giveaway pile. So look for it to be given away. If I can get it out of there again. Trying. This one with all the gardening things on it. I just thought it was cute. And it's got back stitch galore in it. Not bad. So, tell you what, we're going to give it away today. We're going to give it away today. So if you would like to be in the running for me to draw the gardening one, I will pull the winner on Tuesday on my floss tube. So put the word gardening in the comment section, and I will consider your name. So we'll have 2 drawings on Tuesday, the one from last week, which is the giraffe, and this one for gardening. But today, we are going to, oh gosh, do I have everything? And I'll put it away here in a sec. Start this one. So I will be back in a minute, and we'll go from there. So be right back. All right, I am back. And I picked this black slash mark. So we're going to do it first. And I got the color, and it is 797. So, yeah. Well, I went through town, and we have a back road that you can take to town. I'm sorry, I have to have a little coffee before we get it all started today. Yeah. And we use it when it's busy in the summer because we can get, you know, like from one end of town to the other without having to wait on traffic to get across, that kind of thing. You just kind of plan your trip to town, because there's so many people in town now because it's a holiday. But traffic wasn't too bad, but it could get worse. It could get worse. Trying to find the hole. They're kind of itty bitty. Oh Lord. So Molly and I went to the post office. There wasn't a soul there, and when I came out after going and getting this, because it was in a locker there, there was, all the parking spaces were filled. So everybody wasn't getting a real big start today. It's 11:30 here right now, so it was like 10:30 when I left to go to the post office, and that's the only place we went to. It's a pretty blue. And I was looking at that one I got from Leslie Tier. Or Tier. I'm not real sure. And I'm going to have to restart it because the colors don't match the DMC. What do you call it? I don't know what to say it. When you look at the picture, it looks like it's light blue. And I'm going to have to figure out a new, what do you call it, key for that. Because it just, I mean, the dark colors are fine, but it's not reading right by the way that the picture looks at all. So I may just do the center part of that and use light blue. Because it's just weird. So there's something rotten in Denmark there. For sure. I don't know what it is, but it's going to take a hot moment to figure that out. So, it's so tiny and petite, I can barely hang on to it. But it's good. I'm just used to doing bigger things. Last night I worked on something, I can't even remember what it was. I was just tired. And then I didn't get any sleep because I stayed up and watched. I started watching this series Thursday. And I got back to it yesterday and ended up watching all day. It had like 12 or 14 episodes to it. It was a limited series thing. And it was called My Hollow, Holo, Lover. And which is a weird title for it, but it was Korean. And is about a guy who designed an artificial intelligence, let's call it person. And they were going to have special glasses, and he was going to be like a personal assistant to everybody. I mean, everybody would get these glasses in the world, and he created those. And they were trying to get investors and everything, and then they finally got a beta tester to test out the product, and it was kind of different. But I watched it all the way to the end. It got a little long in the tooth. It was like, come on, just get to the point, here and there, but it was okay. I probably wouldn't watch it again. But it was kind of different. And it kept my mind occupied. But I didn't finish watching that until 3 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, that's when I tried to lay down and go to sleep. And, of course, that didn't go well. So I didn't fall asleep until about 5. And I got to see where that's at. Yeah. So, finished watching that. So now I'll have to find something new to watch. So we'll see how that goes. These stitches are so small. compared to that 11 count. 11 count is still my fave, but I just thought this was such a pretty little picture. I thought it was worth stitching. The other two that are coming are Christmas patterns, and I'm going to have my version of Jolly July. So every week in July, I will be giving away 2 patterns a week for our Christmas thing. And I'll try to work on Christmas projects. So we'll see. Trying to keep it in the frame of everything. My arm feels a lot better. Yesterday my hip was giving me fits, so it was kind of hell trying to walk around. I don't know what got into it, but yeah, it was special. So I dealt with that yesterday, put a little ice on it, and we're a lot better today. Ice is seeming to work for all my aches and pains these days. So yeah, other than that, I think that's about all we got. Well, we do have the big order from Everyday eCrafts, but like I said, it's going to be a couple weeks for that before that gets here. So it should work out just perfectly. But yeah, I like that gardening one. I thought it was cute. But I didn't realize they were this small. But that's okay. Every once in a while we need small. Right? Oh, did I say this is just... Oh yeah, we went through that, didn't we? Hello. Now I'm losing it. I was going to tell you what stitches it had in it. It just has cross stitch, some French knots, and back stitching. We actually should have started on the roses because I'd like to see what they look like, but we'll get there. I thought we'd get this part taken care of, and I'm using 2 strands on this since it's 14 count, and as you can see, it's covering fairly well. Nice thread. Always nice thread from Joy Sunday. I haven't had bad thread ever. I forgot to go back. I'm telling you. I could almost be using my mag eyes for this. Almost. But we're good. So far, so good. I didn't want to start with the pink and then I'd be over there, and so we just started with this. It had the most, what do you call it? The most symbols? Yeah, in this area. That's usually how I choose. I just go randomly. But I usually start on the upper left-hand corner. For some reason, I guess it's just easier for me. You could start wherever you want, though. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference. I hear him. I hear him. It's fine, Molly. I don't know. People next door have had their dog out a couple of times. But he, like I said, just sits in that little, that fenced-in area I told you about that was like 8 feet across, and then about 4 or 5 feet wide. It's not a very big patio. It's just a little sliver. I have a huge patio, but nothing to put on it, and no desire to sit out there. It needs to be raked now. My daughter's supposed to... I'm letting her get over her pain in her shoulders. She had to work in the deli, but she's supposed to come probably next week. Not counting on her being here this weekend, unless she gets things going, but to use the, what do you call it? The weed whacker. I call it a weed whacker. I don't know what the... It's what I've always called it, I guess. But we need to whack down these stupid weeds that are out there. Oh my goodness. And I usually don't buy 14 count. I usually like to get the 11 count, so I don't know whatever possessed me. I just like the picture, I guess. And I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. Make sure that didn't go into a knot. It sure kind of felt like it. So I haven't watched Miss Floss Tube yesterday, or any kind of YouTube. I was busy at Netflix watching that other thing. I'm trying to find series, and the stupid thing was, it was all in English, so there weren't subtitles. So, I don't know. Hey! Get down, please. She's up on the back of the couch now. I'm telling you. I don't want to hear about it. No, you're not going out. Yeah, she's looking at me. No, not happening. I don't know if the lady next door is gone. Sometimes she or not next door, but behind me, that has the other two dogs that Molly loves to bark at. If she's gone, every once in a while she'll go to Minnesota or somewhere in that general direction to visit relatives. You know, because she's off. She drives a bus for the school during the school year. And then she drives the bus for like special things. You know, like in the summer they have volleyball camp and basketball camp and all that. She'll drive for that. And then at nights she drives for one of the pizza companies that delivers. So she just likes to drive. But that's what she does all year. But every once in a while she'll go and take a vacation and go visit relatives and stuff. So, and her mom will let the dogs in and out. You know, she'll come, let them out for 15-20 minutes and put them back in. Because they're like mine. They're small dogs and they don't need to be out all day long in that heat. And I think they're older. You know, I bet out of the three of them, none of them can see really well. So, yeah. That's probably why they're barking at each other. Well, we're almost across and up here. This color came with 2 long strands, probably 1.5 yards long. So I cut them down. Don't know that we'll use it all. But there's some of this same stuff. It goes down here, little air, down this way. And then a little bit in this corner. So there's not too much of it. This would be one that would be the perfect candidate if you wanted to start with number 1 and do all the number 1s and number 2s and number 3s, you know. Because you're not working with a big surface. Otherwise, it'd be like diamond painting. Like, nope. Not happening. Because it gets a little confetti. This is so close, it looks kind of like confetti, but those are the swirls in the roses. Because there's 2 roses. Do I have? Oh, dear. Avalanche. Just trying. Seriously. Okay, we're just going to set you down there for a minute. Yeah, can you say we're back to I've got too much crap on my desk? Again, didn't we just clean this off, what, 2 weeks ago? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I forgot what I was looking for now. Oh, holy cow. Sorry, guys. I have no idea. But the roses are kind of swirled. It's going to be beautiful. So we'll see how detailed it is, you know? But we're right up here working on this coming across. I was going to show you, you know, I got the sulkies, and this is my little pencil box. It's just a perfect size. Now they're 2 deep. I mean, there's 1 deep all the way across the bottom, and then I've got the next layer, and I can get the thing shut. So I might have to invest in another one. I've got some colors out because I'm working on Mary Jane Fry, and it takes 6 colors, so it'll hold 2 more besides what I've already got. Plus, I think I've gotten the ones I got. One of the viewers sent me a little bag with like 5 colors. I think there was red and green, perhaps a multicolor, and maybe a blue. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at that video. But, yeah. So, but yeah, they fit just perfectly in that pencil box. So I might have to get another one to hold my sulkies. I could put like all the light colors in one and the dark colors in another, or all the multicolors in one. Yeah, loving it. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it. Don't forget to put gardening down in the comment section. I keep wanting to say description. Down in the comment section if you'd like to be considered for that. I will do a drawing for both of those on Tuesday. So the one that I had on Tuesday, which was the giraffe, and you have to comment there, and gardening on this one. So, alright, I think we'll see if we can work on this a little bit. Boy, I mean, tell you, it just doesn't seem like this is like, what is the smallest? Like 1/33 of a third the size of one of my huge ones, you know. It just seems like it ought to be able to be accomplished rather quickly. I don't know. But we'll see if we can work on it. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. And we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay healthy. God bless. Keep stitching.